What it do, man? Let's get in the live. Yo, what it do? And Delro, what's up, bro? Troy, what's up, man?
Quan, what's good?
What's up? How you feeling?
I'm great, man. I'm great.
You good?
Great.
You can hear me good?
Yep, I can hear you good.
Okay. How you feeling, man?
Yo, you are the most on-time person.
I try to be, every good time. That's a good time.
You are the most on time.
I try to be, what I'm saying? I'm time, it means a lot when you're on time, so you know what I'm saying? You're late.
I was going to grab a little glass of wine while I was waiting.
Let me get me a shot then. Hold on, right? Hold on, Troy.
Yes, sir.
I'm a tequila man, so, I like that tequila, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
What kind you got right there? What you drinking?
So,
There you go.
Reposado.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, but you can cook. What you been up to, man?
You know what, man? Getting it in today. Got in from New York.
Oh yeah. So
Back at
everybody,
it.
this is the true Troy Carter. You know what I'm saying? CEO over there at Venice. You know what I'm saying? We did the partnership. I'm very excited. This is the man behind the plan. Tell them a little bit about yourself, Troy.
Well, look, I've been in the music industry for a long time. I did talent management for years. I started off as an intern for Puffy, worked with Will Smith, and started doing management with Eve and Beanie Siegel, Freeway, and that whole crew from Philly. Those were my first clients, and
Okay.
then shifted into pop music and did Lady Gaga and John Legend and John Mayer and a few others.
Okay.
Went over to Spotify and then started creator services for Spotify, and then started this, which is Venice. And a big thing for me was really being able to work with independent artists and give them, some of the same tools and resources to go global. And hip hop was a really big thing for me. So when Red told me that I was going to have an opportunity to work with the rich homie Quan, I said I got to do this meeting, Red. Just put me in a room. So I'm just happy to be here.
Man, I'm glad you're here, Troy. So for me to explain my experience with you, it's been I can't compare it to a label because I've been with a label. I can't compare it to indie because I've been indie. But I would definitely say I didn't expect it to go this good. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I didn't trust you. It was just a new situation for
No,
me,
it was new.
a new opportunity. And like I say, I know it took a minute for us to get the exact paperwork done, but we got it done, and I felt good about it. Even from transferring from indie to Venice, or even being with a major label, I think the biggest independent factor is just having that creative control, and me being able to have a direct, talk to you, a direct line on you is just rare in the business. You don't really see the artists talking to the CEOs in the buildings, but here we are on live and outside of live, you know what I'm saying? We talk, you feel me? And
Bosses talk to bosses, though. You
so,
know what I'm saying? You the boss, so I got to talk to the boss.
we the bosses, man. And it's just more like the open dialogue I got with you, the advice, you know what I'm saying? You put on me the gems you give me. It's just like, man, I'm very appreciative of it. You know what I mean? But I think the most part, man, the creative control and the team you got, man. The team goes hard. Big shout out to Alyssa. She stay on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. Carissa too.
No, but you know what though? It's like you know, for those who just joined, I was laughing. I said Quan is the most on time, like literally 7 o'clock on the dot.
For
This
sure.
this guy's on, and I just remember when you played music for me at the house, and we were going through music, and we
Not
were
at the
talking about your fans listening.
at the big ass house. Don't forget that part.
Well, look, we're talking about your fans listening to the music and helping to pick out the single. And I remember you and Day Day said, okay, on Monday or Tuesday, whichever day it was, we're gonna get the fans together.
Yes.
And you had to go to the South to do a show, and I figured, you know, maybe they'll get to it sometime next week or whatever. And literally, the day you guys said you guys were gonna do it, it was done. And like, it just was impressive to see the professionalism. And like, so I guess what gave you that discipline? You know, because it's one thing to be disciplined in the studio, but it's another thing for artists to like really show up and be involved in their business.
I would say being more in tune to my business just came from uh, the lack of knowledge I had prior. So I kind of like wanted to be more in tune, you know what I mean? Wanting to be in those conversations opposed to just having people in place on those conversations. If you're going to be independent and if you're going to say you're a boss got to be on those conversations. You know what I'm saying? I can have my assistant, I can have my dad, and I can have my brother. But it's different when I'm on there, I'm in tune. Like, me and Alyssa got our own relationship. I'm trying to create my own relationship with everybody because at the end of the day, and for one, like, it may be some mistakes I made in the past. And I don't want nobody to fault me for that because, you know, I'm human and I'm older now. Like I said, I'm different from a 22-year-old Rich Homie Quan, you know, some type of way. I've learned from that, you know what I'm saying? And I cherish my relationships a whole lot, Troy. I cherish my relationships, man.
What when you mentioned like some of them like making mistakes in the past, like what do you think was like your biggest mistake? Do you got any regrets?
Let's just say like you know, back then, like showing up for radios late, not doing radio interviews, not pulling up on the DJs, being an asshole, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, taking accountability. You feel me? Like I say, it's 10 years later now, so I know it's some relationships out there that I messed up, but I know that can be mended. That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't mean nothing by it. It was growing pains, and I had to get through those obstacles to become who I am today, and that's just real.
No, and a lot of times, like, you know, it's no school for this. It's not like that, you know, it's a school you could go to.
No manual.
Yeah, there's no manual. And I was saying to somebody earlier, I was talking to you know, the Big Brothers Big Sisters organization earlier, and what I was saying is like, you know, for the music industry, it's one of the only industries where you can really make it from the streets, like with
Yeah,
no high school education, no
yeah.
college, no manuals, no grad schools,
Well,
and you can learn it and become successful. So like the fact that, you know, you could get those second chances and go back and do it over again, right, is everything, man.
yeah, I think that's important part because like it's hard to come back in this game called hip hop only because like what I had to realize, like the game don't need me, I need the game. So once my brain, like my thinking changed. You got to think like I thought like after some type of way I would be hot forever. You got to think like you on those roads, you on those runs, and you don't know like this gonna be your last $80,000 show till it's your last $80,000 show.
Yep. It
And
will move on. It'll move on without you so quickly.
And like you got to think, like me, like I didn't understand that part. So during that part of my career, like it was a dark cloud over my head. You know what I'm saying? I was very angry, or not like just I didn't know why it was happening. You know what I mean? And like let's just say, like I probably wasn't making the right, you know, business moves earlier with my money and stuff. But like I wasn't never fucked up about the paper. It's just like a lot of relationships I knew I could that hurt me because those relationships are worth more than money. And I realized that now it was all about the dollar then.
How'd you get through the funk? Because a lot of people don't talk about like just the dark side of it. You know, it's like we all got to go home at night, and
For
you know,
sure.
just
For sure.
like how'd you get the mental capacity to kind of push through it?
To be honest, Troy, the way I got through it, man, uh, I got down in that studio. I took all these chains off. I took these watches off. And I stopped wearing like the jewelry for like a month. Like I started wearing the jewelry for a month. And I wanted that hunger feeling again. And I knew I couldn't recreate that feeling I had 10 years ago, but I could create a new and a hungrier me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not going through those situations I was going through 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I can evolve my sound. I just stayed in that studio, man, and like, you know, for like a good 6 months every day. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying every song and that sounded amazing because it didn't. You know what I mean? I was going through it. I was trying to I was running away from my sound because I felt like so many people had already mimicked my sound. So I was down there trying to create something new opposed to just staying original. You know what I mean? But once I stayed to original sound, man, it started back getting fun again. And once it got back fun again, shit, I was ready to get a distro, and I think that's when we linked. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
it's funny because like I told my team in a meeting probably a month and a half ago about we got to have joy in the work,
For sure.
you know. And it's like when I got into it, you know, I never knew you could make money from the music industry. I got into this because I loved everything about it, loved the music, the business, the craft, and all of a sudden it gets stressful, and then, you know, then it becomes about the money, and it becomes about this, and it becomes about that, and you got drama and all of these other things, and it's like you got to get back to the joy and like why you do it, and that's when you get the best work as an
Yeah,
artist too, man.
like, yeah, because like I said, at first, like at first it was all about money for me, and once money became like my main focus, I started losing love for the music. So you know what
What Quincy Jones says
I'm
about
saying?
that? When money gets involved with music, that's when God leaves the room.
Mm, that's a
That's
bar.
yeah. He said that's Quincy Jones said that's when God leaves the room. When artists start talking about money in the studio with Quincy,
Yeah,
Quincy's like, take that out the studio. That's
yeah.
when God leaves the room.
I don't do what I do for the money. Of course, the money. I do it for the art, and art money comes with the art I make. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I
Yep.
love the art. I love that my voice is the paintbrush and the microphone is the canvas. Man, that's the artistry of it. Like you say, it ain't no manual to it. Somebody could be in the studio with me all day, same beat, and still not hear what I hear on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
it's the it's not have for the music. Put it like that. I appreciate music. Like I said, music need me. I need music. You know.
And so during your like you had that hiatus period, and
Yeah,
like it was like, you know, where's
press
Quan?
corn for
Where's
sure.
Quan? And you know, and the world was waiting. Everybody was looking, kind of seeing what you were gonna do next. And you know, and I know you kind of talked about it early in the week. Um, I could relate. I was watching your interview with Academic, and I could relate about I lost a client one time, right?
Okay.
And it was my first big client,
Mhm.
and people ghosted me. Like, you know, it was like my phone stopped ringing. People, you know, people didn't take my phone call like as quickly as they used to. And
Exactly.
it was, and I really, it was a grown up lesson for me because like I was hurt by it because it was people who I thought I had relationships
Yeah.
with, and people actually who I put in business with this artist and everything. And like all of a sudden I got ghosted. And so it kind of put a little bit of a battery in my back with like, okay,
Yeah. You feel-
I'm playing I'm playing
yeah.
playoff basketball
And we
now. I'm
can't
playing a little matter.
win or go home. Like every game was a game 7. Like that's how I treat
Win or go home.
You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, even with me recentering myself, I'm trying to move like I'm a new artist. You know what I mean? Doing that like little groundwork. You know what I'm saying? Like I think us and artists, even in today's music, we don't do that little groundwork that makes the music stick. You know what I mean? Like getting back out there, rubbing elbows with the DJs. You know what I'm saying? Or like the New York press run we just did. You know, most of the
I
folks,
just told Susie that. I just told Susie
you know,
I had a call with Susie
boom,
earlier.
they
Quan
want
is working.
boom, they want to, you know what I mean? Opposed to like those relationships are so much more important than those dollars because the dude you may go do an interview with BT. 5 years later, man, he could be in position over here at double XL. Like this is
Yep.
just how crazy it be in New York. You know what I'm saying? And how
Yep.
buildings flipping and stuff. So like, man, I just had so much fun on that on that press run in New York. So it wasn't even about like the academic was spicy, but I was just so excited. Like I was ready to get it off. Whenever I do a New York press run, you know, I'm usually tired all day, or driving going here to here. But this time, man, even after every day of promo, I got in the studio every night, tired or not. It's just like the focus I was, man. You know what I mean?
You know what it is too. It's like we kind of talk about sports. Is like when it's like you win a championship, and then you watch a few other teams win championships,
Yeah,
and you got to get a ring again. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It
You got
motivates
you
and
got the hunger.
me. That's like if the BET Awards or the Grammys come on.
Hold on, you went out. You went out, Quan. Yep, you're back in.
Okay, that was a call. My bad. But yeah, like it's like almost like with the Grammys, the BET come on. Like, you know, I'm saying my peers, and that excite me. Like, let's go get in the yo now. We can watch this same thing in the yo, but let's be creative while we're watching creativity. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about creating, man. And I love the creative control you guys give me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great partnership, bro. I can't underdog it. Like it's probably like the bit. I haven't felt this excited in a long time in my career.
Me, by the way, me neither, Quan. Like I'm excited and I'm plugged in and just
Like,
super. And you know
say that
what,
again.
though? Your
But
energy gives me the energy, though. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I appreciate that, Troy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man.
Tell us about the album.
Oh man, the album Family and Moolah. We're gonna drop it on October 4th, which is a special day. It's the day I was created, it's the day I was born. So you know, when the team came together with that date, I was just already excited. As far as the music and what is the sound of it, it's that original Atlanta funk. It's RHQ evolving. It's RHQ still telling those stories, but more motivational stories now, more investing stories now, more family stories now. Of course, we're gonna always get money, but it's just putting the younger generation on game and trying to change the narrative. And with 8 tracks, you know what I'm saying? With 8 tracks, man.
Amazing,
I was in a good space when I created. I can tell you that. I was in a great space when I created.
amazing. And then I said I gotta get that hard drive from Quan. You
Ah,
said you got 50 records ready to come, huh?
I got. If you get the hard drive, man, you probably got like a good 250. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow,
like, yeah, that's a good 250.
wow.
Got to thank for. I'm creating every day. It's every day, like, cause like it's somebody out there better than Jordan. He just ain't get the opportunity. You feel me? So that's how my mind think. Like the younger generation working hard. So I gotta kind of like outwork them a little harder and make sure my substance is strong, so strong that it sticks. Because like I don't look at myself as a gimmicky artist. Like the shit I make and create, it's timeless, man. Like it's some people on this live who still feel some type of way. It's some people on this live and still walking in the room and feel like the man when he walked through. So that's what it's about, creating timeless music that never gets old. That never gets old.
What advice would you give like just young artists entering the game now? Because it's like things are different in terms of when you came in the game from coming into the game right now. So what advice would you give?
What advice would I give a young artist? First and foremost, I would let that young artist know that you must be a listener. You must be a great listener. Like you got 2 ears, one mouth. Second, I would tell that artist, it starts with a team. There's nothing without a team. And when I mean a team, I'm not just talking about role manager, manager. No, I mean entertainment lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Look over your paperwork. I mean PR to get you out there in those right spots. I mean Venice, as far as the distribution, that'll get you on, those big pages. I'm just saying, Venice may not be the best situation for you, but it was the best for me. I'm not saying independent may be for you because you got some artists who are on major labels who are winning. It's just like I said, it wasn't for me. I'm big on creative control. And like once I felt like that wasn't I didn't have it to my advantage. Come on, man, it's time, it's time to go back in.
Now you know what I was talking to a manager over the weekend about his artist who's pretty big, and on that sort of shifting into the major label space from independent, and it's like my feedback to him was, we got to be in a place now where each of you artists are empire building. You know what I'm saying? So because this is the only time I've seen where artists can legitimately build like billion-dollar businesses,
Yes.
not million-dollar businesses, billion-dollar businesses. And there's never been an opportunity like this. So like, when the blueprints are out there now, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, when and I'm not even just talking about, you know, just the music piece as much as it is, can you piece together an empire? Like, you know, when you see how Jay, and when you build something based on equity, and you see what Kanye was able to do with Yeezy,
Yeah.
and you know, you really see an empire building. So like that's what I'm most excited about for you, is just the fact that you already have the enterprising mind. You know what I'm saying? Like the great music is there, but
Mhm.
the fact that you already thinking about and be, you know, your entrepreneurial journey, like that to me is like, it's big. And I think like you're able to build the next phase of that blueprint,
Yes, of course.
because you're not short term.
For
You're
sure.
not
Everything long,
not short term.
everything long term. Like even like that was my first time ever going to Fashion Week. Like, and as much as I love clothes, like that's something we got to do every year. Like, even the elbows you was able to brush, like the people you were able to see, like man, I saw the fastest man in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, same boat. Like, yo, like you same boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a big fan of sports, so I'm in there trying not to be spooked. But like, yo, this is you same boat. You know what I'm saying?
Different
Like, I don't
different
even take.
rooms.
I definitely had to snap one. I think I see what's her name, Winnie Harlow. It was just a different experience, man. Something I could definitely get used to, especially with me being into fashion and the fashion guru I am. So it was definitely like, even like, it just, I feel like this time go around, music gonna be there, but it's just about opening new opportunities, man. Like even branching off into modeling, branching off into movies, books, like just a whole lot. Just trying to boss up all the way around, man. Get me a tequila brand or something, you know what I mean? It's just time to expand it, you feel me? Trying to boss all the way up. That's all.
Well, look, Quan, I'm not gonna hold you. I just, you know, appreciate everything you're doing. Appreciate the partnership,
I
the belief.
thank you.
Let's take this thing to another level.
Let's turn up, man. This shit personal.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Love, Troy.
All right, Quan.
All right. Hey, look, I saw a lot of comments. A lot of comments said we look alike, man. Hey, I ain't mad at that. I like those. What kind of specs are those, Troy?
Time for it.
For it. Okay, I got it. Okay, I like those. Okay.
Little time for it.
Cartier type of guy, but I got a pair of Tom Fords. I like those.
Hey, listen, Quan. We're gonna do it big together, man.
And I already know, man. Now, huge. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it the rich way, the rich homie business way. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do.
Let's do it, man. Well, love you, brother. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, man. Love too, Troy.
All right, my man.